Yeah, so you kind of like check in with the app. It's not like you're just like, yeah. Hey, it's Walter here, and you're at the Think Profit podcast, where we're going to help you develop a rock-solid trading confidence and avoid the potentially endless cycle of system switching. Right, Hugh?
That's right. We're going to help you develop a wealth mindset, develop a trading strategy that fits your core personality, and help you overcome the obstacles that stop over 90% of traders.
All right, Hugh, sounds good. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this.
Hey, Walter, let's talk about some strategies for calming yourself down during trading. Maybe had a bad day, got into a fight or something like that. What are some strategies that you use to calm yourself down?
Yeah, good one is breathing techniques. So one would be like, you want to breathe in and out your nose. I think there's a new book about this called Breathe. I don't know. Maybe we'll put it in the show notes. This guy kind of went around the world and learned all this stuff about breathing, which people said, what? You're writing a book about breathing? Obviously, these sorts of things have been handed down through the centuries, especially out in the East. One way to do it is to breathe in, close off one nostril, breathe in one side, and then breathe out the other. Mm-hmm. Or you can just breathe in like to a count of 6 and then breathe out to a count of 6. If you're really small and younger, maybe a count of 5 or 4. But if you're if you're a normal adult, the reason why I say that is I do it with my kids and we don't count to 6 because they can't go that far because their lungs are too small, But if you're a small person, right? So that's another thing. Or you can just simply, I like to lie down. I know some people don't because they fall asleep. But you can lie down and do the sort of the guided imagery thing where every breath you take, what you do is you feel the relaxation kind of moves further through your body, like starts up at your head, goes down through your neck, your shoulders, your body, your abdomen, all the way down to your toes. So after 2 minutes, you've got to the point where that breath, like the first breath, the first exhale, it's like here. Second exhale is like here. As you go, you kind of just let it go. So that's more of a sort of like a guided imagery or guided meditation sort of thing that you can do. Those are probably the easiest ones. Like if you breathe in and out your nose and you do it slowly enough, you will reduce your blood pressure. Like there's all kinds of things that you can do. If you're like in a full panic attack, the tips I got from that were, because I used to get these for a really short period of time when I was going to defend my my dissertation in psychology. I was freaking out because I tried to defend it and they failed me. And so then I was like, well, I hope they don't fail me the second time. Like, what are they going to do? So I was really freaking out, and I learned to put your face in ice water. Okay, so if you're like super, like really kind of heart palpitation, I mean, this is not just normal, stressed out. I'm talking about like really full on. Put your head into ice water or bear down and squeeze like you're doing a poo. That's the other one. Those two are like totally, it's like a nerve thing. Like you can't, you know what I mean? Like they both will slow down your heart. So that's just extreme. But otherwise I would go with like the relaxation, visualization of your body relaxing, or the breathing thing can work too. What about you? Do you have any tips on that?
Hey there, I hope you're finding this episode useful. I just wanted to let you know that Walter and I give away something valuable every month that helps traders improve their skills. You can enter to win by simply leaving an iTunes review and leaving a comment on our YouTube videos. At the end of each month, we'll look at the comments and reviews from the month, and we'll pick a winner at random. Each comment and each review counts for one entry during the month that it's submitted. So if you're interested in that, be sure to enter after this podcast is over. All right, back to the episode.
Yeah, I mean, I do the breathing thing too, but I also use this device from HeartMath, and they measure your brain-heart coherence. So that's a visual way, at least you can see on the app, like how coherent you are right now. And they usually recommend that you breathe like, I think 5 times. I mean, not for 5 counts, and then breathe out for 5 counts, in for 5 counts. And that really slows things down. It increases your heart rate variability. And then once that graph is green, then you know that you're kind of in a good place to start trading.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you do this, are you sitting up or lying down, or what position are you in when you're using this?
Yeah, just sitting down in my chair.
Okay. And so when you're doing it, are you looking at the app? Like, is it like a biofeedback kind of thing where you're looking at or is it different?
I personally just do 5 minutes and I don't look at the screen, because when I look at the screen, it freaks me out and my graph goes back down again.
Yeah, that's what I would be worried about. Like that was my concern. That's why I asked that. Yeah. Yeah. So you kind of like check in with the app. It's not like you're just like, I can see where that would be for me, that would be definitely like for you the same. That would be counterproductive. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. That's the thing. Like I love those apps. I'm always concerned about, is my attention going to be on the app, like the screen, or is it going to be more on what I'm, what I mean? What I'm working on. That's the only thing I always wonder about those. But yeah, that's a great way to do it. Really. You just check in like every 3-5 minutes, just check in and see where you're at. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever works for you.
And the one that you turned me on to, that has the headphones that you plug in your headphones, and then what was it? And then like the chirping, the birds start chirping and stuff. What's
yeah. The Muse headband, right?
Yeah, the Muse headband. Yeah, that one's cool because you don't actually have to look at it. It just tells you with the audio. That's why I like that one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it'll tell you when you're slowing down. Like it'll tell you when you're in a lower brainwave or whatever. Yeah, that's what I like about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another one.
Even with those though, like I end up looking at the time, so that kind of throws me off sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Thanks,
Walter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All information in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and is not trading or investment advice.